All right. Hello, guys. I'm back with another product video. Oh, we're going to talk about it. We're talking about the Container Store today, and y'all know I love that place. I do. Hello, I'm Judy, the organizer and creator at Rescue My Space. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. I don't know why I always have to dance. I just do. So today's video is a special one because we are talking about Container Store products, but not just any other Container Store products. We are talking about products that are $10 and under. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Oh, before we continue, make sure you like this video. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe below. Why do I always like to talk in this accent? It's a weird accent. Anyway. So before we get started, if you know already, if you've been into the Container Store, you might have noticed that a lot of their products seem expensive. Of course, because I go into the Container Store all the time, to me, their prices are pretty reasonable, but I do understand what you guys mean. Therefore, I wanted to create this video just to show you guys that they have a lot of amazing products that are $10 and under that I am obsessed with. I use them all the time in my home and in my clients' homes, and I live them. So with that said, the first product on my list, and if you don't know, you should know now, is one of my favorite products at the Container Store, and that is the plastic storage bin. Let me know in the comment section below if you knew I was gonna say that. So if you know anything about the Viera bin at IKEA, you know about the plastic storage bin. They are literally twins. The only thing about the plastic storage bin that's actually a little bit better is the fact that they have 3 sizes. So they have a small size, a medium size, and a large size. The medium size is the one I'm obsessed with, and those go for $4.99. They are perfection. And actually, I've been using the large size, which goes for $5.99, and they are great. Plastic storage bins are great for under the sink. They're great for the pantry. They're great for the kitchen. They're great for the closet. They have various jobs. What am I trying to say? They are multifunctional and work in a lot of spaces. And even though they are plastic, I feel like they give a very beautiful touch of luxe, especially when you use it with a particular label, which I will be showing you guys in a few. So yes, plastic storage bin, $4.99 for the medium size, which to me is the perfect size. And I mean, you can buy a few of these and not even really hurt your budget. Let me say that. So sticking in the bin family, the next organizing product on my list that is $10 or less is the storage bin with handles. So a lot of these don't have names, so I would just be kind of calling them out by what they are or how they look. But this bin is amazing. So I'm gonna tell you a brief story. I walked into the Container Store. I was looking for some bins for a closet, and I spotted these and was like, wait, are these new? They said yes. I looked at it, the price said $7.99. I fainted. So these bins are great because not only are they cloth, which is great for the closet, they bend or they fold down. So whenever you are not using it, you can just tuck it in somewhere and they won't be seen. To me, that is priceless. So whenever I find a product that not only is a great organizing product, but it's also easy to put away, I am like, give it to me. So with that said, they do come in a lot of different designs. I absolutely love the black with a natural stripe. I feel like that is such a classic look, and it almost looks nautical if you're trying to go the nautical, like beachy coastal route, but they also look very like modern, which I love, and I feel like they fit perfectly again in a closet. You can also use these in a linen closet because it is a cloth bin, and even though it does have like metal rods in it, it's still not super structured, and I think adding like soft items in them is just perfection. So these are great, and they have handles, so yeah. What you're gonna know about me is I love a medium size. I feel like the medium size in bin is always the perfect size, unless they only have 2 sizes, like a small and a large, then the large one is usually the one I go for. So it's either medium if there's 3 sizes or large if there's only 2 sizes. I know that was a lot and you probably didn't care, but anyway, let's move on. So another organizing product that I absolutely love at the Container Store that is $10 or less is the Curver basket weave storage bin. Ugh. another amazing plastic bin. So this bin is perfection if you are trying to organize your deep shelf pantries. Look, I absolutely love this bin, especially the large size, because, hear me out. What's that noise? Okay, because it is wide. It's wide enough and narrow enough to fit in a small pantry, and it allows you to pull out, and once it sits on the shelf, it allows you to pull it out. So whether you have a metal shelf or even wood shelf or particle board shelves in your pantry, this bin works perfectly in that space. I have used it in a client's home before, and I'll show you guys her pantry here. And I feel like it completely transformed her pantry because now she was able to use it and get access to the entire shelf in her dark and deep shelf pantry. They're great. They go for $9.99, which is amazing, and they're just great. They do come in different sizes. I think there is a large size and a small size, I think. I'll let you guys know right here. But the medium size is the one that I usually get. It also comes in a clear color. And so yeah, I just wanted to say that. I recently used the large size in my brother's kitchen because he needed some storage for a lot of his bulk items, and I feel like this bin really helped me create the look in his space without kind of like, what's the word, like making his space look super like organized, because you know, like when you go into a pantry or a kitchen and you're like, ooh, I want it to look very organized and labeled. He's not that kind of dude. So I wanted to add a bin in his space that kind of still had like a masculine touch without saying, hey, I'm super organized. And I feel like these bins did that. I know that was a lot. But anyway, these are great bins. They go for $9.99, and I feel like the basket weave is, and it's almost number one for me, but the plastic storage bin is just my baby, you know. Okay, so sticking with bins, the next organizing product that is $10 or less is the translucent multi-purpose bin. The reason why these bins are so spectacular is the fact that they have high walls and they're narrow. And these bins are great to hold items that you like standing up or that stand up. So basically like water bottles or like your glass containers, or if we step outside of the kitchen, under the sink to hold like your hair products, your bathroom items, your cleaning products. These are just great bins for items like that. So they have the same face, they just either come wider or narrow. And I feel like it gives it a very visually organized look, which helps. And the great thing about this is the extra large size, which is the largest size in the collection, is $7.99. So to me, that is such a steal. So if you wanted to use these bins, you can use various sizes. You can get a few of the extra large and like the medium, large, or small size, and still create the visuals, the organized look that you're trying to create. And of course, at the end of the day, these bins will help you maintain your stuff because they're very easy to use. You just pull them out, take what you need, and when you're done using the item, you put it back and push it back. Yep, super simple. If you haven't watched my island organization video, you should check it out. So the next organizing product from the Container Store that's $10 or less is the Lazy Susan, or the correct name for it is the turntable. I love this particular one. Why, you ask? Because it is the perfect diameter for a cabinet, especially an 11 to 12 inch or depth cabinet. Hear me out. I come across a lot of Lazy Susans, but because of the simplicity of this one, it really just gives me the vibes that I need whenever I'm organizing a pantry or a cabinet. Again, this goes for $9.99. There are so many others out there, but for whatever reason, I always go to this particular one. And of course, the price does draw me in because it's like $9.99. And yeah, I will always suggest this one. Another product on my list from the Container Store that's $10 or less that I'm obsessed with, especially when I'm organizing a closet, is their Tote Hangers, or I like to call them the purse hangers. They are perfection in a box. They come in a pack of 6, and they literally, I mean, they give the closet like the extra like character. And I know it's hard to explain, but it just makes sense to me. So outside of having different hangers to hang your clothes, I love to have hangers for like purses and bags, or accessories like scarves and belts, especially for individuals who like to hang their items. I think hanging items are great in the closet because it makes those items easily accessible. And if anything, that's what I'm always trying to create in any space that I organize. So these tote hangers have literally changed the game, and I'm always bringing them to sessions. Even if we don't use it, I always have them with me. Again, $9.99 for a pack of 6, and they literally, perfection, perfection. Why did I do it twice? So the next organizing product from the Container Store that's $10 or less is the vinyl and mesh pouch. I love this pouch. Why do I love this pouch? One, it is $3.99 for the largest size, and it does come in various sizes. So $3.99 for the largest size is a steal. And the most important reason why I love these pouches is they are perfect for games. So what I like to do with these pouches when it comes to games is take the game out of its original package, because games come in different sizes, different colors, and that does increase the visual clutter. And my goal is always to remove that. So what I do is I take it out of the original packaging, and then I put them in these pouches, and then I add a label to the pouch. Because the pouch is plastic, adding a label to it is very easy. And it's just a really inexpensive way to kind of uplift a game closet, a game cabinet, a gaming area without really spending a lot of money. And these pouches at the Container Store literally give you that it gives you that look that I am always looking for. And I also use these pouches in my work bag, and they just hold a lot of my work items that I like to use. But these pouches are super multifunctional, and to have the largest pouch for $3.99, I feel like that is a steal. So the last organizing products that I'm going to be mentioning in this video that is $10 or less are labels. Labels are like a cherry on an ice cream sundae. You may not need it, but when you put it on, it's like, I love a chalkboard label. If you see my work, you know, chalkboard labels are like the thing. And one of the chalkboard labels that I always use is the Container Store's gift tags chalkboard label. They go for $5.99 and come in a pack of 10, and they're just perfect for bins. I love the fact that they do hang off of different baskets, and they just give it a very different vibe compared to the stick-on labels. Speaking of the stick-on labels, the one that I like to use all the time is the rectangular chalkboard label. They go for $6.99, and they come in a pack of 10, and they literally are a dream. I think these are great for like plastic bins because they do stick. You can use them in a different type of label holder, but just to make this video very simple, they stick on bins that are plastic or like wood, and they just kind of just like complete the look. I love these in particular because they're already cut, and if you want them to be a little bit more narrow, you can just cut them up even smaller. Again, you can manipulate these as well, which I like to do all the time. And yeah, they're perfect. So the last label that I use all the time are their clip-on labels. I talk about these all the time. They are amazing. Why I love these particular labels is they give the bin luxe look. So they just like lift up the bin, and I love creating very luxe looking organized spaces, and this always helps create that. So they come in a pack of 3. They go for $9.99, and they're so great. They actually come in different colors. I like to go with the chrome one, the black one, but they also come in white. They come in the natural color. They also come in gold. So they can be used in different types and styles of homes. They're just great labels. I love labels. So every time I come across a really good label, I'm always like obsessed with it. I have been using other type of labels, and I will be talking about them soon in another video. Anyway, these are just products that I absolutely love that are $10 or less at the Container Store. And I wanted to bring them to light because I wanted to show you guys that you don't have to spend that much at the Container Store. Like, even though I know it looks like a lot of their products are really expensive, and I get it. You can get a bin for like 40 bucks. I get it. But there are a lot of other type of organizing products that still give you the same vibe, the same look, and they still work perfectly in your space that are $10 or less, or even $15 and less. So yeah, you should definitely check them out. I'm gonna leave all the links of the products that I mentioned in this video below. Sorry guys, I know I've been using my hands a lot. I just realized that right now. So check out the links below. All right, guys, you know what time it is. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you so very much for watching this video. And as always, I'll see you you soon. Bye.